In fact, even as we speak about the pollution, the smog, and of course the blanket of smog that's engulfed the entire Delhi-NCR region, residents are also witnessing a deadly duo of smog and pollution. Now, a dense layer of smog, like I said, has enveloped Delhi and its adjoining areas of Gurugram, Noida, Greater Noida, Faridabad, of course, causing a significant drop in visibility as well. The IGI Delhi, of course, the airport reported zero visibility at 8:30 a.m. today, with runway visual range at locations varying from as low as 125 to 500 meters. 8 flights were also diverted from Delhi airport due to low visibility, and according to the Central Pollution Control Board, the air quality index remains in the very poor category. If we talk about the Connaught Place region, where of course in the 3-kilometer radius the Prime Minister resides and the Parliament is also situated, the AQI there stands at 478, which is also in the severe category. Despite it being in the VIP area, the situation continues to remain grim. But it is rather surprising that the AQI data on the government website, which is the CPCB, is in stark contrast with the data which is available on another website known as AQI.in. In fact, in central Delhi, as per CPCB, the AQI is 365, which is of course in a very poor category, whereas in AQI.in, which is not a government website, the AQI range is 546, which is in the hazardous categories. Now, of course, the question now arises that which data should one trust?
We're reporting from central Delhi. This is Ashoka Road. This is very close to where the Congress headquarters is. And requesting my camera person Ankit to show you here the visuals. As we pan in towards the other side of the road, you can see that we're unable to properly see past the barricade. In fact, a little less than 100 meters is also something that we're not able to see, and that is the state of the national capital. In fact, it's easy to state that, oh, it's probably just the winter, but no, this is heavy level of pollution that is completely blanketed the national capital. In fact, the High Court has been giving a lot of flack to the Delhi government for the Yamuna being polluted and for not being able to manage the AQI in the national capital. Currently, the AQI also stands in the very poor category and it hasn't really dropped, but with the current weather conditions we're expecting it to further go down, and this is across the national capital, this is across all hotspots.
Meanwhile, politics over pollution also continues. Congress leader Abhishek Dutt hit out at the Prime Minister and Delhi CM, saying that air pollution in Delhi is neither their priority nor agenda and that the people of Delhi are suffering because of them. In fact, Kritika joins us on the broadcast to get us more details on this. Kritika, you're in Delhi, I believe. Give us a sense of what the condition is right now. Early morning, we saw heavy smog, a thick blanket of smog as well. And of course, pollution is making it worse. What's the condition right now?
Right, Ashish. In fact, on your screens right now, I'm just requesting our camera person to pan towards the visuals of the traffic as well. Now, on the roads, you'll again be able to see that there is still a layer of haze that has surrounded. Remember, this is at 3 in the afternoon. The sun is also out, but we see a very slow dissipation of pollutants. This is something that was expected, that as soon as we start having dense fog, like we reported in the morning, even later during the day, these haze-like situation, the smog situation, is likely to continue. Currently, in fact, the AQI is again towards the worst of the season. It has peaked to 387 and about 18 stations are already in the severe level of pollution. The Delhi BJP chief, Virendra Sachdeva, had also said how this is high time that GRAP 3 also be invoked, considering that nearly half of the national capital, in fact, way more than half of the national capital is breathing in severe air. From where we are standing, ITO station is the closest, and even at ITO, the reading currently is over 400, at 403 to be exact. So we are seeing how with the fog situations that have also now started descending upon the national capital, even during the afternoon hours, which is when generally we see that the AQI relaxes a bit. Generally, we have seen levels of 387 being recorded early in the morning at 8 a.m., at 9 a.m. But today, at closer to 4, we are expecting these numbers to keep peaking, and this will be the highest of the season, in fact. So definitely the situation on ground is literally quite severe, and we would hope to see what more measures are taking. And of course, the Delhi government has been reiterating how they have strengthened efforts at hotspots, specifically how 10% of all mechanical sweepers as well as sprinklers and anti-smog guns have been deployed in those areas. But today again we see that all of these hotspots have crossed the severe level, and so has a lot of stations in central Delhi. In fact, DU North campus also is recording an AQI 415 at the IGI airport. Levels close to 402 are being recorded currently, and these are all pretty high given the circumstances. Now, the forecast also predicts that even for the next 3 days, the situation is going to remain the same. Over to you.
Right, Kritika, tough times ahead there. Of course, we'll keep coming back to you for more details on the AQI and also, of course, the condition on the streets out there in Delhi. Appreciate you joining us on the broadcast, getting us all those details. In fact, views as the thick smog engulfs the national capital, reducing the visibility to almost zero in most of the regions. At least 8 flights were diverted from the Delhi airport, impacting travel plans and also causing significant delays. Samir joins us on the broadcast to get us more details on this. Samir, we've seen, of course, in the past as well, last year around the same time, how the aviation sector struggled because of the conditions. This year looks like tough times ahead.
Definitely, you can see that when the winter schedule has checked in. So today was the first day that we have seen a dense fog, which resulted into very low visibility at the Delhi airport. In the morning hours, the visibility was less than 100 meters. Even it reached to zero meters, and that was the reason that more than 8 flights were diverted this morning. But we are picking up from the Delhi airport sources that more than 8 flights, around 10 flights actually, visibility at
Right, Samir, appreciate you joining us on the broadcast. So clearly, Samir there pointing out how this is, of course, now a sign of times to come. And of course, the aviation sector will have to brace for the impact that it will have on the flights, especially early morning flights over the next few days.